Hello, hello. How we doing? Welcome to a nice, live stream. Let's just call it a live stream where we've got a very weird voice on the go at the moment. That's the way to start a stream, isn't it, Calvin?
Sorry, let me turn it off a minute. Right, now this is my actual voice you're listening to now. I kind of wish it was the other one, but unfortunately this is what I've been lumbered with. Epic way to start. I agree, mate. That is the best way to start a live stream.
Could have gone with this voice instead. But it basically means that's what we're going to start our live stream off with, is we're going to look at our little fine mixer desk. Let me turn
that off. Let me turn it off a moment. Right. Now, as you've just heard there, we've got the opportunity to change our voice with this little mixer desk. Beautiful, beautiful. You can probably see right here on stream. Amazingly colourful. Look how beautiful that looks. Oosh, beautiful. Now, these lights, let me come to my other camera here. Now, these lights here, you can change those. So, you don't need to have this rainbow effect on the go. We have a button up here that we can just tap. And we can toggle between different light modes, different breathing modes that it's got. We've got this mode, which I forgot the name of that mode, where it rotates around all the buttons. It will come to me during the live stream, I promise. Or you can choose one of the static lights. So if you want something to match the background, which is probably that one for me, matches the colours in the background, you can rock and roll with something like that. But I tend to have the rainbow effect on. I just like the colours, very pretty. Now, let's go back to the other camera. Let's show you the other buttons we've got. So, what you're listening to now, bottom of the screen, oh god, there we are. My finger's there now. Bottom of the screen, we are using the Fifine AM8 microphone with this. As you can see there, it is an XLR microphone. And what we can do is we can push some power to the microphone if we need to. Now, we don't need to with this mic, so I won't tap this button, because knowing my luck, I'll probably break it. Oh, volume seems quiet. Okay. Let me just add a little bit of gain into my OBS. Hello, hello, hello. Is that any better, mate? It's all right. I'm trying not to max it out on the mixer board itself. But yeah, let me know if that sounds any better. So yes, this 48V you see there is for phantom power. So if you've got yourself a microphone that requires that, push of a button, it basically pushes more power to your microphone. Now you'll notice as well that this only has a USB-C connector. That is how we power it up. So there's no additional battery packs or anything like that. I should say power packs, not battery packs. Powers through a USB-C cable. Now this is currently hooked up to my PC. So my PC is delivering all the power that it needs. I have tried this with my good old trusty Samsung Galaxy S21 mobile phone. And that powers the mixer as well. So if you want to do live streaming on stuff like TikTok or Instagram, for example, you can use this mixer, you can use an XLR microphone, and you can live stream. So you don't need to use the really rubbish inbuilt mics on mobile phones. You can start using something that's pretty decent like this one. Great for live streams. Now, let's show you the rest of the buttons. So we have electric here. That is basically auto-tuning. So if you're into singing, you can change the tune of your voice. So if I enable that, and we continue speaking, let me see if I can get this a little bit closer. You'll see we've got like A, B, is that a flat or a sharp? I'm going to go flat. B, C, D flat, D, and so on. So you push the button, you can toggle between all these different modes here. And it should apparently put you in that key. So if you want to sing a song in the key of F, that's what this does. So you can probably hear my voice may sound a little bit weird at the moment. And to disable, hold the button there for a few seconds. And that's it, we're done. Custom buttons allows you to record, you know, like radio shows where they have like a little slogan that they constantly say. So to save you keep saying that, you can basically record it onto one of these custom buttons, tap the button, and it will play back what you've recorded. Just saves you from keep doing it over and over. And I think kind of the unique selling point for this is going to be the voice change.
So we have different options. So we have a male voice, which we're speaking with now.
We also have a little female voice, which is how we started the stream.
We have a robot voice, and I'm going to speak slowly because I know it's difficult to understand. We also have the monster voice, which I'm still speaking a little slow, so I think that one's a little bit difficult to understand.
We have the baby voice, which is good if you want to do a little cry. Great for that. And we have
The elder voice. So it's supposed to make you sound a little bit older, but I'm quite old, so it probably cancels each other out, and I'm probably speaking in my natural voice.
Again, just hold the button down for a few seconds and we are back to our normal voice. Now, we do get connections on the back. Now, my camera's probably not going to focus on this because I've got my autofocus enabled, so it might pick up the cables first. Oh, you can just about see. So we have line out, so you can connect speakers to this. Everything needs to be connected through a 3.5mm jack, unless it's the XLR. You can plug a 1/4" microphone in there as well, but we're rocking the XLR today. So plug speakers in for line out, so you can turn the volume up and down. So if you've got music playing on like a mobile phone, for example, or your computer, basically turn this up, all the sound comes out of your speakers. Headphones, pretty self-explanatory. Put some headphones on, you can turn the volume up and down. Line is for stuff like mobile phones and tablets. Headset is if you've got a 3.5mm headset, so you haven't got an XLR microphone, everything connects through 3.5mm. You've got the headphones with the microphone, plug it into there, can control it with this. And the last thing we have on there as well, hello Saucy, welcome buddy. And the last thing we have is a little toggle switch there to go between dynamic and condenser microphones. Now, the mic I'm using at the moment is a dynamic, which is kind of why we've got it on the dynamic side. But if you do have a condenser mic, then you can switch between the two. So, very nice. I think the main feature really is probably the voice change. People who sing will probably say it's the auto-tune, but for me personally, the voice change and the fact it's very colourful. I quite like that. Now, there's no setup required for this at all. Literally plug it in and away you go. Now, if you're new to streaming, it's great for a basic mixer to get you up and running. If you want to start doing the more advanced things like routing audio to separate programs, then this is not what you need. You'd need something like a Rodecaster or a Go XLR. So this is kind of like a very basic cut down mixer desk. It's a very cheap way to get an XLR microphone plugged into your computer. And because it's like a built-in sound card, you can start plugging in speakers, headphones, and control all the volume from here. So great for beginner streamers. It really is very good. You just need to get yourself a microphone to go with it, which is kind of where this one would come in. So this is the Fifine AM8 microphone, and to be fair, I'll give you a quick rundown, I'll show you it, but you've been listening to it so far through this stream. I just need to find it on the product carousel. There it is. Now, this microphone allows you to connect through XLR or USB, so you can choose either one. So it's a good microphone where you can upgrade your setup. So you could begin with USB-C. Once again, completely plug and play, no need for any drivers. All gets detected in Windows or Mac. Start with USB-C. If in the future you think, do you know what, I quite like streaming, I quite like live streaming, basically, get yourself a mixer. Then your microphone is already ready to be upgraded to go to a mixer desk due to that XLR port on the back. Now, we do get RGB lights on here. I've not plugged in a USB cable to show you that. Now, I think I've got one. I have got a cable. Now, I'm a little bit unsure if this is going to disable what we're hooked up to at the moment. Cheapskate Gaming. Hello, buddy. Right, it might start crackling as I'm plugging things in, so bear with me. Oh, PC made a noise. My mixer's still going up and down. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, that seems okay. So you should be able to see we've got some nice little RGB lights on the bottom there as well. You get full control of those. I'll try not to move the mic around too much. Let me try and position it down here. Okay, so RGB lights here. We've got this nice sequence where it's going to rotate through the colours. We also get a button on the back. Oh, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm muting. We have a button. Oh, let's turn it this way. Up the top here, which if we tap, we can start going through all the different light sequences. So we've got a couple of blended modes. Then we've got these modes which are just static lights. So once again, nice blue one there which matches the background. I think you get about 7 static colours, and you get 2 different blended modes that you can go through. Now we do have volume control here, so the gain for the mic, we have one for audio monitoring, so you can plug 3.5mm earphones, headphones into this, monitor the audio, no delay from you speaking to what you hear in your headphones. And let me try and show you the bottom here so you can see the connections. So we got XLR here, USB-C here, and we have a 3.5mm jack there as well. And because it's USB-C, as long as your mobile phone accepts USB-C microphones, you can plug this straight into your mobile phone and use it. Once again, no drivers or anything like that. If you're a gamer, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, plug and play a game, plug it in, good to go. If you're an Xbox gamer, doesn't work unfortunately. So, luck is out unfortunately. PlayStation, you can use this. The good old Xbox, unfortunately, we can't use it. I think there is a workaround to do it though, where you plug it. I don't know if you plug it into the PC and you use the Xbox app. I think there is a way around it, but it's a little bit of messing around to get it actually working. So there we are. There's your AM8, which you've listened to all the way through so far, and our little mixer, which if
you want to start speaking in different voices, then you can do it with this mixer desk. That's how I have my, with the RGB, looks right snazzy. Yeah, it's very nice.
Sorry, because I'm not monitoring the audio, I forget that I'll leave the voice change on there as well. Now the colours are really nice on there. I mean, I was going to say my only issue, but it's nothing to do with the microphone. It's more to do with my cats chewing things. So they've chewed my phone filter. Look at all the cat fur on that, disgusting. Look at that big chunk end of it there. Bloody cats. My cat's been ill actually, I had to take her to the vet. I think she's okay now. She was kind of rolling around on the desk today, so I think she's back to normal. Causing carnage. Deleting my work, bless her. Right, I think what I'll do now is we'll go over to our little wireless mic, since I've got it pretty much set up. Hello, hello. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Now let's hook this to myself. Do you like the jumper, by the way, as well? I bought it today. It's one of those oversized ones. It's like massive. It's like a blanket. Look at the size of this. It's enormous. I thought, you know what? It's getting cold. I need something that's like properly oversized. And this was the winner. Do you know what? That's a good point. She's probably ate all the foam and it cost us a bloody fortune at vets trying to sort her out. Oh, wouldn't change her though. She's a nightmare, but I wouldn't change her. Okay, let's move these to one side a little bit. So I've got a few things that I need to slam on the desk today. I was going to say the cat being one of them, but that's not good. That's not good, Andy. Don't say things like that. Love the jumper. Similar colour oversized. Yeah, mate, it's massive, enormous jumper. I love it. Save at regular intervals. I do. There was, I think there was something the other day where I've done a bit of work. I was about to save, and she jumped on the keyboard and just deleted loads. I was like, oh, that's enough for me. Whereas I kind of lose my head then. Like if I'm doing work and something happens, it used to be the same with Football Manager. If I play that game, I played a match and let's say I won or lost, I'll go to the next week and the game crashes. I'm like, well, I'm not playing that game again. And I'll just ignore it. I don't play it again. Such a weird character. Right, so yeah, what we're listening to now is our little wireless microphone. Once again, Fifine. Because I'll be honest, I actually love their stuff. It's really good. Let me find the little listing for you. Okay, here it is. So this is the bad boy right here. So $29.99, you'll get the microphone, you will get the receiver as well. It is USB-C on the end, so make sure you've got a USB-C port on a mobile phone or your PC. There's a USB port on the side as well. Now that doubles up as either a charger for your mobile phone, so you can use the mic as well as charging the phone at the same time, which is great for streaming, so the battery doesn't die halfway through like an Instagram stream. You can also plug in some 3.5 mil, sorry. You can also plug in some USB-C headphones, earphones into there, and you can monitor the audio. So really good. This is what your audio is going to sound like. I think it sounds decent. How are you today? I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Now I've bought an oversized jumper. I'm all good. How are you today, Saucy? Right, now this is going to work out quite well because I can use this wireless mic so you get yourself an idea of how it sounds. Did I move this on my carousel? Probably not, knowing me. No, I didn't. Just keep reminding me in the chat, just type carousel because I keep forgetting. Now, I've just had, because it's getting very cold these days, and when you're bored like me, oh, it's no good. But these are not hats, these are to keep our hands warm. Now, we've got this little bad boy right here. Look at that. I've actually got two of these bad boys. I've actually put one on charge. I need to grab it in a moment. Now we've got a couple of different hand warmers from Okupa. Oversized jumpers are definitely the way to go. Mate, I totally agree. I was going to buy like a smaller size in this jumper. I thought, you know what, nah. I'm going to get a massive one for these winter nights. So, hand warmers. Oh, it's getting cold. Do you know what the wife probably could have done with this when she used to watch me play football? Absolute godsend. Look at the colour on that. Ooh, is that beautiful or what? Oosh. Nice and blue. Gorgeous. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, we get a little converter in there as well. So we've got, if we're going to get in focus, maybe not. Let's try this camera instead. So we've got USB-C to USB-A, which is very good. Let me continue getting the content out of the box. We have the USB-A. No, oh, it got in focus just as I moved away. So we've got a cable in the box as well, USB-A, USB-C, which I'll be honest, this is probably one of the big selling points for me, because I'm in the process of kind of converting all my old stuff into USB-C, and this is USB-C. So it's great already. We also get a little pouch with it as well. So if you want a nice little pouch, you can put it in there. Oh, colour corner, fashion victim. I have, mate. You'll be seeing me on the catwalk soon in oversized jumpers and hand warmers that look very similar in colour. Now, nice and warm this is, I like it. Now, this comes with a, let me give you a close-up. This comes with a 5200 milliamp battery. See if you can see the text on there. Ooh, maybe. It's over here. There, 5200 milliamp battery. So with this little bad boy, we've got 3 different settings on there. So what you can do is this button here, if we double tap that, that is how much battery life we've got in there. So two taps tells you battery life. Hold it down and this will turn it on. Now you'll notice we have got 3 different settings on this as well. So the lowest setting, this goes to up to 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So very specific. We also get a medium setting as well, which goes to, let me enable it. Now this is getting warm already. So you've just seen how I've turned it on literally like 10 seconds ago. Already getting warm. So medium setting, we get 118.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And on the high setting, this goes up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. So you get quite a lot of heat out of this. Now, depending on what temperature you select, that will kind of limit the battery life. So if we're on the hottest setting, we get up to 4 hours. 4 hours battery life. On the lowest setting, we get up to 8 hours. So I'm presuming middle one's about 6 hours. So very good. So yeah, like I say, the wife could have done with this when I played football. Could have blasted it on the high setting. She could have got 2 games of football out of it. Does it warm both? That's a very good question. Does it warm both sides? It does. It does warm on both sides. Very nice. Ooh. Feels very good. And as I say, big selling point for me is that USB-C port on top. Now, I've got a lot of things that are still like micro USB. I've got a couple of things that are mini USB as well. And it does my head in, keep looking for cables for it. So the fact that these are USB-C, great. I've had some in the past which are micro USB. But now I've got to get up with the times now. And this is very nice. Now, oh, hang on. First time we're going to do this. Oh, super sale time, I think. Unless I've just completely missed something. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, do you know, it might have just gone off, you know. Do you know, I thought we had super sales going on this. It seems that I'm mistaken. Now, oh, she's nice and warm. Yes, Tish, hello. Welcome. Tish, I'm currently warming my hands up with this Okupa hand warmer. Very nice, very warm. So they've got a variety of colours as well. So the one we've got is this little blue one here. Very nice. So we've got like oranges. You can get a 2-pack as well. Not 2-pack Shakur, but you can get 2 in a pack. So we've got some black versions. We've got a couple of pink ones there. We've got that very nice blue one as well. So it's like a blended mode. Very nice. We have kind of a... Is that blue? Oh, midnight green, that one's called. We've got like a space effect one. So yeah, they've got loads of different ones here. Beautiful. So yeah, don't think you've got to make do with this nice little blue one. So USB cable, it's quite a short cable you get. Now, some people will like that, some people won't. But there we are. To be fair, is that like a foot in length, something like that? Yeah, oh, a metre, maybe. A metre, that's a better shout. Now, I have to tie this back up because my cats end up chewing on these. Absolutely love them. The roast pork is in the oven. Beautiful. I need that in my life. It's got them called it. Oh, Tish, I've got another one that I will show you right now. So this heats up. That is hot now. Really hot. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So as soon as you turn this on, it literally heats up within seconds. So within 5 seconds, you can feel there's heat coming through there. I'll give you one last little glance at it. So it does feel really well built as well. It doesn't feel cheap. Let me put another light on here. So yeah, well built. We've just got USB. So it's, I say it's basic, like there's really not much to it. USB-C port to charge it up. Double tap for battery and hold it down to switch it on, and then just a single tap there to toggle between the other settings. One thing I should mention as well, which I've almost forgot, turn off a minute, is it doubles up as a battery pack as well. So if you're out with this and your mobile phone needs some charging there, you can plug, you can either go this way, so you can plug this little USB-C converter into there, into USB-A, and plug a USB-A, well, you can basically use that cable. USB-A into there, USB-C into your phone, all go direct USB-C to USB-C if you've got a cable with you. It will turn this off though, so if you've got heat coming through and you start trying to charge your mobile phone with this, it disables, basically turns itself off, turns into a battery pack for your mobile phone. But decent, to be fair. At least you can still charge things. I saw Calvin, roast pork or in Andy's for tea. Mate, more than welcome. Come and have some food with us. I've got the best different. It's RGB colour changing. Ah, lovely. I we might have a cable coming soon, which I do really like the looks of. Calvin 1 to 3 said that's awesome. The real honest truth. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream, mate. Love the channel, great content. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I hope you are well, mate. But in Reed's bed, so she wouldn't be. Yeah, but I've got another one. So beautiful. So that is currently $27.99. The price does vary on the different colours as well. So you probably have to have a quick look around and see which colours you like the look of. Right, I'll leave that out because I may show that again in a moment. Now I've got, oh, this is the one I've got plugged into the charger at the moment. So we've got this little bad boy as well. And while I'm holding that up, it's a good time to switch it onto the carousel. Let me go and grab this. I've got it charging in the corner. Now this one is a little bit different as well. And you're probably thinking, Andy, how can hand warmers really be different? But I assure you, this one is. Oh. Now, first thing you'll notice, I've got a cable into two sides. Now, this USB cable, USB-A on one end, and you get two USB-C connectors on the other as well. So you only need one cable to charge both of these. Now, they are magnetic as well. So they do just stick together. If you put it on like the wrong way, it basically looks like that, but you can just flip it around. Very nice. So these basically are two hand warmers, which can be joined into one hand warmer. So a little bit like that. You can hold it in two hands there, or you can split them up, have them individually. You may just fancy going out with one hand warmer. You don't need the other one, so just go with one. Once again, these charge through USB-C. Oh, I think my camera's looking at my face. Let me come back over here. So, there we are. So, they're both identical on the back. So, a USB-C connector there. It gives you some information there. So, these are 2600 milliamp. So, both are 2600. So, 52 in total. Now, we have the button here, which, once again, if we double tap, so he says, there we are, double tap. We get the blue lights, which basically tells us our battery level out of 3. Hold it down. My finger's kind of blocking what we need to be looking at. And you'll see we've got a little red light there for level 1, level 2, and level 3. Now, already that is warming up. So that is heating up nicely. Now, your heat is going to come on this side here. So this plastic side here, that doesn't heat up. So basically this rubber piece on top there is what gets warm. And that is already feeling quite toasty. Now, what you can do as well is you could have this on a level 3. We can put this on a level 1 if we want to. So one on level 3, one on level 1. Put them together. So you can have one hand that is scalding hot like it's being cremated, and this one that's nice and warm. So you get to choose what temperature you want on both. Now, this doesn't double up as a battery pack. I did test that today. I was plugging my mobile phone in there. So it's a little bit different. If you need one that's got the capability of charging like a mobile phone, that'll be probably the go-to one. If you like the idea of this magnet here, so you can warm both up, have them separate, that is the go-to one. Very cool gadget. I agree, Calvin. So yeah, I'm liking it. But yeah, they're warm already. Now, battery life and temperature. Once again, the 2600 on each one, so 5200 milliamp for the two. Now, on the lowest setting, we get 6 hours of battery life on this. We get 5 hours on medium and 4 hours on full blast, so it's very similar to this one. Now, the lowest setting is 108 degrees Fahrenheit, 117 degrees Fahrenheit, can't say the word, Fahrenheit for medium setting, and 126 degrees Fahrenheit for the high. So that will give you a little bit more temperature on the highest. So that's 131 degrees. That is 126. On medium, 118.4, 117, so a little bit cooler than this one. On the lowest setting, 108. Lowest setting 107.6, 108, so literally like 0.4 of Fahrenheit warmer on this on the lowest setting. It takes roughly around 3 hours to charge this as well, but it will get the job done. One in each pocket, or the big one in the... Absolutely, you could do that. So yeah, oh, it's nice and warm. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Nice and warm. And once again, for me, the huge selling point is the USB-C connection. Come on, Andy, move your big bald head out of the way. I'm coming back to this camera. No, that's the wrong one. That's my Amazon. So I'm coming back to this one. So we have the USB-C connector as well to charge it up. And as I did say, you get the USB cable that's got 2 USB-Cs on the one end, one USB-A on the other, so you can charge both of these up at the same time. And this also comes with some little holders there as well if you want to put those on. Me personally, I probably wouldn't use these myself. I can see people who would use them, and the thing is that I opened the box earlier and my cat was trying to get to these. Anything that kind of looks like laces, and she's all over it. You also get the little carry pouch as well with this. So you do get some good stuff in there. If you want pork and possibly, let me know. The giant pork issues. Yeah, Calvin, have some food, mate. More than welcome. Yeah, so as the stream goes on, we may show a little bit of this. Oh, do you know what? I ain't loaded up my Amazon. Oh, Andy, what are you doing? So let me just put hello in there. Make sure we pop up on stream as well. Beautiful. Yeah, so hand warmers, very good. And obviously this time of year, the temperature's just going to keep getting colder. And I know I've been very cold today, which is why we bought this big, massive, oversized jumper. So stuff like this is ideal. And to be fair, I'm playing football tomorrow. I'm slightly tempted to take these and just... I could hold them, couldn't I? Run round holding these, keep my hands warm. So yeah, very good. Magnet seems nice and strong on there as well. And like I say, if you put it that way, it looks like that. And you can just like spin it, flip it that way. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so very good. I like them. They're decent. I'm okay today. Thanks for the kind thought. No problem, mate. I kind of wish you could feel these. Oh, beautiful, nice and warm. I wonder if the cats would like these. So yes, I'm going to be playing with these. So, oh, hang on, I've not showed you the different colours on these as well. So these are the bad boys. That is the model there, the UT2S Mini. Now we got, let me click on there. So we got the black version, which is the one we've got. We've got a blue version. There's a blue and orange as well. So they've got a plethora. It's a good word, isn't it? Plethora of colours. Blue and pink. We have green, we have orange, and we have pink. Now, apparently we can save 5% on 2 products using this code as well. I'll just quickly go through the different colours and just see if there's a... Because sometimes you get a tick box on like certain colours, just in case. So what's my carousel saying for this? Okay, my carousel's got like $28.99 on these, so it might be, you might be able to get it cheaper. I've just noticed as well on this scene, I've still got my green screen enabled, haven't I? So this green jumper's gone like transparent. Beautiful. Yeah, so hand warmers, they've actually been really good. I've been having to play with them. So far, no issues. Everything's heated up nice and quickly, which is what you want from a hand warmer. So yeah, no complaints so far with these. They've been very good. And I need to keep an eye, see if anything pops up on the carousel. Just showing the link in the AliExpress and fine. Do a webcam. Have you ever tried? Do you know what? I haven't. And the reason being is that they didn't have them in the UK when I was looking. But I do plan on getting hold of one. They did have, I think they had two at one point. But I've just seen there's a 1440p one. So you never know, I may actually buy a few of them. Just to get them tested out. I may as well, I've reviewed loads of Fifine stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Seeing as I review loads of webcams. I've lost my stringy. My little thing that the cat chews on. There it is. Put it in the bottom of the box. Yeah, so very nice. As I say, we may come back to these towards the end of the stream. We will display them again for people who are not here, who may join in the stream a little bit later. Now, I've just had something as well, something new. I've had a couple of new things, to be fair. I showed a lot of it on the last stream, but let me show you this. Now, I mean, I look like trash, but the good thing is that I've got a trash can. Hey, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Keep clean. Let me move this on the carousel. Now, the reason why I bought this and why I quite like it is it's wall mountable. So on the back we've got a couple of little hooks here, and I've had this for near enough a week now, and I keep meaning to get it mounted on the wall. Reason why I've bought this is for the Hoover, which I will show you in a bit, this vacuum down here, because it's got quite a small canister on there. We have to basically empty it every time we use it. Now, we've been using that vacuum downstairs, and to save keep bringing it up here and cleaning it out, I thought, you know what, let's get a wall-mountable bin, wall-mountable trash, and I thought, you know what, that looks just the ticket for what I need. And we can open it like that, so it opens that far, or you can open it from the back, so it completely opens. Oh, how good is that? Then inside, we've got a couple of mounts. Now, me being me, and kind of taking not much notice of things, I've been saying to the wife, I need to get the drill out and mount that bin on the wall. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it. Then I've realised I don't need to, because we have this attachment here, which clips into the back, and it's basically a sticky pad. So this peels off, and then I stick it onto the wall. So I weren't aware of that. Dual openings. And if you want to put this in like a kitchen, for example, and you want to hook it onto, let's say, your cupboard door, you can do that. Now these just clip into place. Now let me figure out how I'll put it on. So this just slides. There we are. So a little hook clips into place, then you can rest that on a cupboard door, so it just kind of hangs off it. Or you can use this one, which is the sticky pad, where you can stick it directly onto a wall. Then that just sits in place. The stickiness should hold it up. Now, I will let you know how well that sticky performs, because I imagine I'd probably still need to drill into the wall just to make that more secure, but we'll see. We will give it a go. So yeah, very niche, isn't it? Opens that way, or opens that way. And that way it just kind of flaps up. This one comes like all the way down. So it's basically for our cat litter. But then I was thinking, do you know what? That'll be quite useful in the kitchen, wouldn't it? You know, if you're like cooking food, chopping things up, have this hung up on a door or something, cupboard door. Leave it open, ready. Chuck all your rubbish in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Next one, use some alcohol on your wall before you... Yeah, do you know what? Good idea. Sounds rude, but I said what I said. Do you know what? My dirty mind didn't even go there. It has now. Paint off your wall. Yeah, do you know what? There's a good chance in there it might rip the paint off the wall. But we'll see. Yes, I plan on mounting that today. Actually, I do need to film it. So maybe I'll mount it tomorrow. But yeah, I will let you know. Remind me on a future stream, like how's the bin holding up? And I'll let you know. I'll say that sticky was horrendous and it fell off. But that bin, I'm checking on the carousel, $20.68 that is. And it's all plastic. But yeah, I'll keep you informed, let you know how it goes. And oh, I've forgotten a few things I hung and they come crashing down on my head. They were just light. I've just mounted... Oh, you can't see it on that camera, can you? I'll tell you what, let me switch to this camera. I bought a... let me come back to this one first. I bought the shelving unit for the cats, and there's a big scratch post on there. But it's amazingly heavy, and I was like, do you know what? We'll mount that on the wall, like in the living room. We bought it and was like, do you know what? We've got no space for this. Luckily, though, we can basically just use the shelving and the scratch posts on the floor down here. Very clever design, I agree. What are the dimensions for that bin? Do you know what? I've got a tape measure. Let me get my tape measure out. I think I've got a tape measure. I have. It's probably the only thing I have got, but I've got a tape measure. Right, so I'm going across the top here. We have 26 centimetres. I'll try maybe even 2 if they are smaller. Yeah, it's fairly small to be fair. So 26 centimetres across from bottom to top. Let's see if I can do this without destroying everything. 22 centimetres. And the depth is roughly around 13 centimetres. So it's quite a small thing. It's I mean, I've got nothing. What have I got to scale it with? There's a box for a hand warmer. Is that good scaling? Not really. So yeah, it's very small, and to be fair, that's what we wanted, something small. Because obviously, like, cat litter's not going to take up too much space. That's literally all we're going to use it for. But now, nice and dinky, nice and small. And speaking of cat litter, the reason why we bought the... Do you know, I was going to show you that shelf, weren't I? Bear with me. Honestly, I've got ADHD brain, I have. Right, now let's see if this works. I'm going to lift this camera up and have a little twizzle around. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's one of the shelves that came with this, like, cat tree thing. So we've ended up just mounting one shelf up there. I need to mount the other shelf as well. Immoral Flame, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you today? Yeah, so I've got another one of those shelves for the cats. Got to decide where to put it. But they do normally sleep on there. You can probably see one of my cats here asleep. That's Molly, that's the older one. Twizzle. Let's twizzle round. I need a small one for the bathroom, one for the studio area. To be fair, it'd be ideal. Really would. Tidy while I'm on the road. Yeah, it's nice and small. It really is. Still not fallen down yet. I'm great networking. Gonna host my show in a few hours. How are you? Oh, lovely. I'm not bad, mate. Love the room, mate. My room's a state. It really is. So Hey, Stoney, you never saw her. To be fair, I don't think we had it when you was here. We've got a cordless vacuum now. Look at this, beautiful. I need to move this on my carousel. So yeah, having cats has forced us to buy a cordless vacuum cleaner. Because the litter trays, most of them are downstairs. So the cats wander downstairs, do the business, and decide to start like throwing litter all over the place. So let me unclip this, so you can have a little look, see. Okay, so that's all this bad boy is. You can see all like the dirt and grime in there, so we've definitely been using it. So a little push of the button there will open this, get all your rubbish out. Surprisingly powerful. So it's not going to be as powerful as like a proper corded vacuum. But for what we use it for, basically picking up litter, which I was a little bit sceptical, thinking, do you know what, I don't think that'll work. It's decent. So there's 2 power settings on here. It's a laser blaster. Pew, pew, pew. My little laser blaster. Yeah, cat litter all over the place. I've looked at some of those automatic ones, but they're like $500, like really expensive. Now I'm probably going to wake my cat up with this. So we've got our little trigger there, our little laser gun, our little laser trigger there, switch it on. Now we've got some like LCD display on top there for the 2 settings. Sorry for how loud that is. I know that was loud, sorry. So it's literally just to show you the LCD display. So it tells you how much battery life you've got in there. And then button on the back to go between the 2 settings. Now, I've actually dropped rubbish all over my desk. It would actually be a good test to like use this on this mouse mat. Welcome to Clean Andy. Enjoy your stream, dude. You too, man. All the best with your show as well. I mean, I don't know what the show's about. Let me know. What's your show about? Stanley tape. Stanley tape measure. This little bad boy. I don't even remember where I bought that from. A spinning wheel show with challenges. Oh mate, I'm gonna have to come and check it out sometime. Yeah, so we get multiple attachments with this. So we have. Let me go and grab these bad boys. Oh. Does it have a rotating brush and broom piece? Oh, I will show you what we've got. Everyone has 3 lives. I'm going to have to come and check this out. So attachments, we have this one here. Beautiful. We have this one. Now this one, I never use. I kind of feel like this side, this brush, should be higher up. I don't know if that's me being like really silly, but I never use that one. We also get the big extension pipe as well. And we also get that little rolling bad boy there. Now, I was really concerned that this wouldn't pick anything up, but as I say, pleasantly surprised. It's actually done better than what I thought. So clip that in, and then clip that in. There we are, we're good to go. Wander around, do a bit of vacuuming. It also comes with like a black plastic wall mount as well. So 2 screws in the wall, and you can mount it onto the wall. That's what we do downstairs. So it literally just rests in this holder, so it's on the wall. Plug the power in, get it charged up. Does the brush move up on this one here? Cheating. Yeah, do you know what it does? God, how stupid am I? There's actually a button on the back as well. Oh, Tish, you absolute legend. Do you know what? I might start using that. Fucking goddamn Andy. You can tell I don't do much cleaning. Ta-da! There we go. I'm glad Tish is coming to the stream. That looks like the mouth of the Xenomorph from an Alien film. Oh, that bad boy. Yeah, see, I didn't realise that you could do that. God, I'm so silly. So, yeah, there's a better selling point for it as well. You can actually plug this on, move that up. Do you know what? I'm going to use that in my car now. Because my dashboard gets amazingly, like, dusty. So lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, battery life on this. If you have it on the highest setting, you get 14 minutes, so it's not much. Now, the listing for this states that you get, I think it's 50 minutes of runtime on the eco mode. We got around, it was between 35 and 40, so it's a little bit shorter than what it states on the listing. So do that, bear that in mind. Diva da viva, yo. Goodbye. that was rapid. Hello, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciated. The quickest hello goodbye ever, but 3 years, 4 months. They've been following us for a long time. There you are, just so I'm not being completely weird. The Diva Davida came in and went yo, and then said goodbye, but they've got a nice little kitty, haven't they? That's the picture. I like that. Oh, nice little kitty. Yeah, so very pleased with the vacuum. I imagine there will be better ones out there, but what we started doing now is we've got like a shark vacuum, like a corded one, and we've ended up kind of not using that now and just using this cordless one. That was never the plan. It was literally use the cordless one downstairs, maybe on the stairs as well, corded one upstairs. We've ended up using this one for literally everything now. Now, if you completely drain the battery, it takes about 5-6 hours to charge as well from flat. So do bear that in mind. Sweetie, hello. Oh, Sweetie, we had to take our cat to the vet the other day. She's like coughing as though she's got fur balls, but not bringing anything up. So she's had an anti-sickness injection. And to be fair, today she seems okay. But I need to capture one of the stray ones outside because it's been basically beat up. So its face is completely mashed up. But it's one of those cats that she would definitely bite. She would bite and claw and kill me. But I need to try and capture her next week. I've just bought a load of straw as well for the little houses. Keep them warm in the winter. I do want to show you the photo. I'm just not sure if I'll get like kicked off stream if I show it. I'll have to get it sorted and show you somewhere. But it's horrendous. It really is. But she still seems fine. She's still coming round having food. She's still loving life. And to be fair, I've just fed her before this stream. And since we're talking about cats, I might as well show you my other cat products that I've just bought as well. Ah, the good old automatic feeders. The Cat's Trust will lend you a special cage. Mate, I need a special person, never mind a cage. I need somebody to try and grab her. She to be fair, she kind of trusts me. Like, she hisses and goes for everybody else, but she, lets me stroke her. Although I did stroke her once and she turned around and bit my hand. Very fickle creatures, cats are. They'll love you 1 minute, then, gnaw on your hand the next. Perfect size for the motor, 15 minutes, more than enough. How long have you had the vacuum? I've had the vacuum I showed it on last week's stream, so I've had it probably around 2 weeks now. And so far it's been decent, it has. And especially if you can vacuum quickly, blast it on the highest mode, get more suction. I found that if you don't use the big extension pole, you'd connect directly. I probably should have shown that, you know. So you see how we've got it on the big extension pole there. You can actually unclip the extension. Ooh. Unclip the end bit. And then you can just connect it like that if you want, if you don't want the big extension pole. So you can do that with all the attachments. And you're probably going to get a little bit of extra suction like that because it hasn't got to use that big massive pole. But yeah, it's been very good. It's one of those, I've never had one, and now I've got one. I'm like, how have I kind of lived without one of those? It's been so useful. And I actually used it the other day to vacuum the inside of these little cat houses that I've got. Gave them a nice little clean before filling them up with some straw. Wear thick gloves. I need... I don't know what I need. I need something that's... I probably need metal gloves. So she breaks her teeth before she, like, punches my arm. I help me look after a few wildcats. Hardly part when one needs a vet. They're good guy. I'll tell you what I could probably do with her. Now I'll get her. She's I think if I put some food in, like a cat carrier, I can maybe get her in. Maybe. But yeah, I'll definitely try. Like, I really want to show you the picture. I don't know if I can now. No, I'll show you the not so bad picture if I can find it. Okay. So that was the not so bad picture. So she's been kind of ravaged on the neck. But it's ended up looking like really bad, really, really bad. Like to the extent that you can like see inside. So amazingly bad. All chipping to get some. Yeah, I need some chainmail. That's what I need. I hope she gets better soon. I just need to get her to the vets, I think. Honestly, the stray cats cost me way more than my own cats. But I'm silly. I bring it on myself by feeding cats. I should just leave them alone, but I can't help it. It's a weakness. You are to our prayer. Now many people reach out and do that. Yeah, well, we've got the other stray cat, which keeps staying with us now. I think I've got a picture of him as well. We've got a few. Where is he? Where's my little Scraggy? Okay, there's little Scraggy. So he's one of the strays from outside. He's got like a really thin tail, which is why we call him Scraggy. But he's ended up sleeping here most nights now. And then we've got another one, which is... I call her Girly. I think she's a girl, I don't know. So there's the other one, there's Girly. She's very vocal, like crying outside all the time. So she started kind of coming in as well, but we try not to let them come in if we can help it. Is Nightbot going crazy? Bear with me, let me find my Nightbot. I'll give Nightbot a beating. Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, timers are a little bit short on those. Let's knock that up. Let's knock that up. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better now. I think it kind of does everything automatically. He has gone paramad. So we'll see, I'm a crazy old cat lady. That is exactly what I am. And speaking of cats, as I'm a crazy cat lady, I ended up buying one of these as well. So, automatic feeder, very useful, great for stray cats as well. Very simple. Now, some of these come with an ice pack inside. This one doesn't, the C100 by Catmate. So let me rotate it round. So basically what you do, put your food in there, set your timer so we can go all the way up to 24 hours. I'm probably going to break it now by turning it all the way around. Once it reaches 0, ooh, basically pops open like that. So you've got your little tray there, which can be removed. So if you want to clean it, I do recommend cleaning it. Pull it out, get it underneath some hot soapy water, give it a clean. Slam it back in. Ooh. There we go. Put your food in there, close the lid, set whatever time you want. So we're on about 3 hours there. So after 3 hours time, it will just pop itself open. It does take one AA battery to power as well, and you'll get up to 12 months of battery life from one battery, which is decent to be fair. There is a very faint ticking sound on there as well. Let's see if you can hear that. Nightbot's still going wild. I'm going to pop into the studio, catch you later. Tish, thank you for stopping by. Absolute pleasure. And I will catch up with you soon. Pickles, hello Pickles. Welcome, buddy. Now, where's my other one? I just had another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Now you're probably thinking, Andy, one of these is not good enough. Get two then. So this is the Catmate C200. So, sorry, just moving the old carousel over. Oh, I never told you the price on that either. Okay, so that one, the single one, is $29.37. Do you remember me? Have you always been called Pickles? Jaleesa Queen as well. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Let's get your name on the stream. Absolute pleasure to meet you. Have you always been called Pickles, or did you have a different name? Jaleesa, I'm not crazy. I'm dual streaming, so I will try and get the chat up on screen as well. So if you think I'm talking to myself, I normally am, but not today, I promise. Lockdown. Yeah, mate, I don't even know why Nightbot's going crazy. He's having an absolute fit today. Right. Jaleesa. Let's get you on the stream again. Welcome. How you doing, Jaleesa? Are you all good? I'm just showing off a couple of cat products because I've turned into a crazy cat man. So I've just showed this one automatic feeder. But we've also got the dual one as well. So the C200 by Catmate. Now, once again, powers with just one battery as well. And it states that you should get 12 months battery life with this one as well, even though you've got the two compartments on there. So, same process really. Fill it up with food. And you've got the individual timers, and these range all the way up to 48 hours as well. So, you might have one cat and you think, do you know what? I need to go to work early in the morning, so not fed the cat. Okay. I will feed the cat in 4 hours time, and then I'll feed the cat in 12 hours time. So basically just spin your little dolls around, get them set, load it up with some food. Now this one comes with the plastic compartment, so exactly the same as this. It's exactly the same size as this as well. Basically two of these next to each other. But this one does come with the ice pack as well. So there we are, nice little ice pack. Put it in the freezer. So basically all that does is it keeps food fresh. So if you've got wet food that you've put in there, put the ice pack in there, and it will keep the food nice and fresh for those kitty cats. Oh, you can just see those popping. There we go. And then just set your timer. You are good to go. Yo, Grace, welcome. How you doing? Is it Gracie18? I'm going Gracie18. Very nice. Yeah, I've actually got the 3-portion one as well, which has got a digital timer on there. I've got that in the other room though. I may grab that if somebody needs to see it. Oh, beautiful. Now, I can see on Amazon, somebody's looking at my Bluetooth keyboard as well. Long time no see, it has been. I'm great, how are you? I'm alright. I've been out and bought an oversized jumper today, which is this bad boy right here. So it's massive, absolutely massive, this jumper. And I thought, you know what? Ideal for winter, that is. I'm probably going to trip over all this stuff. Okay, I can see on Amazon Live that somebody is checking out this keyboard by Artec. So let me, oh, that's not the right scene. This is the one. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard by Artec. Beautiful. I mean, you can see the cat fur on there. That's a great jumper. Thank you. It's massive. Honestly, it's huge. And I'll be honest, I've had to open my window a little bit because I'm sweating. So warm. Now, not like your usual keyboard. Very good sort of thing, so you can get on with other things, including whatever you need to do during the day. Absolutely, Calvin. I have a maroon one, massive as well. I tend to buy clothes that are a little bit tight on me, but I've just got extremely fat over the last couple of years. So when I say they're tight on me, like I can't breathe, they're that tight. Now, Andy, did you do carousel? I didn't do carousel. There we go. Okay, so keyboard by Artec. Now, first thing you'll notice, we've got no cables. It is a Bluetooth keyboard. You will also notice that we have 3 buttons on top there. Now, this allows you to pair up to 3 different Bluetooth devices. So if you've got a tablet, a mobile phone, or a PC, you can basically program one of those buttons for whatever device you want to use it with. So let me give you an example right now. Now I need to find something that I can type on. What can I type on my tablet? We've got a notepad there. Is that going to work? Oh, let me just show you some other funky stuff as well. Carousel, that's it. That's what Nightbot should be doing. Should just keep shouting carousel at me. Now on the top of the keyboard, ooh, there we are. We have the power switch there. So I'll switch it on. Nice little blue light. And you'll see my 3rd button has lit up. Now I've programmed that for my desktop PC because my cat was on my keyboard. So I thought I'm going to use this instead. So I can press one of these buttons here and it should toggle unless, oh, do you know what? Have I left this switched on? No, in me I probably have. Oh no, I've done it. There we are. So we've got that one lit up now. Now we've got a tray on top here, which means if you've got a tablet, you can rest your tablet in there. And it's big enough as well that if I want to put a mobile phone in there as well, I can do that. How good is that? I should start packing for the holidays. Oh, are you going somewhere nice? I need a holiday, you know. But I keep blaming the cats for me not having a holiday. Okay, let's come over to this camera here. Let's try and rotate this round. I don't think my camera's going to focus. There it is. So here we are. So I can start typing on my keyboard and it works sweet. I can press my 2nd button there, and what that's going to do is it's going to see how my phone's just turned on. So that's now set up for my mobile phone, so I can start typing. Now if I type, see my phone wants to log in and tablet's not typing. If I press number 1, we go back over to my tablet, start typing again. So you can quickly kind of hot swap between 3 different Bluetooth devices. So if you've got a TV that's got like Bluetooth capability where you can start typing things, you can hook it up for that as well. So amazingly useful. And I literally bought it because I lay in bed the other day and I found some inspiration from somewhere, which doesn't happen very often. And I was like, do you know what? Why? I don't fancy getting my laptop. I don't like typing on a touchscreen on a tablet. And I thought, oh, a Bluetooth keyboard. Let's get one of those. I'm spending a few days in Miami. Do you know what? I always liked the sounds of Miami. Ever since Will Smith sang about it. And if I supported an American football team, it would be Miami Dolphins. That is mint. Mate, it's useful. It really is. And we've got the buttons on the top as well. Let me show you those. So if you want to start, if you got it hooked up to like a PC or whatever, we can start muting, turning volume up and down, skipping tracks, home button, searching, we've got all that good stuff. So yeah, it's decent, it really is. I've not had no issues with it. And as I say, it kind of paid for itself the other day when I was typing on my keyboard and the cat come and jumped on. I was like, do you know what? Bluetooth keyboard, that's the way. So I can go up here now and go, oh, come on. Oh, there we are. I hadn't highlighted. Hello, hello, hello. So I can just type on my keyboard. Sorry, can type on my PC using that keyboard. So it's very good for swapping from one thing to another. That's the main selling point for it. So very good if you're laying in bed and you got a little bit inspirational like I did, and you thought I could quickly send that email. Say if you turn your PC back on, hook up your mobile phone or tablet, do it while you're laying in bed. Beautiful. Love it. And you're supposed to get like ridiculous battery life, about 12 months I think as well. And do I need to duck my face? No. All I'm trying to do is show you the USB-C port. So USB-C port, there we are, USB-C to charge it up. So it is an inbuilt battery, so you don't need to start swapping like AA's, AAA batteries. That's literally all you need. You get the cable in the box as well. So you're all set up and ready to go. I'm trying to find in your description, what's it listed under? The keyboard. I can find it out for you. It should be Artec. So I'm going to use this keyboard to help me as well. Because I've currently got my keyboard standing up because I just run out of space on my desk. Let me have a look for you, sweetie. YouTube. Leo, hello Leo. Let's put you on the stream, buddy. How is life, mate? Just quickly trying to find a link for our sweetie. Same here. Is that for the Artec keyboard? I think I've got it on the carousel. Yeah, if you're on Amazon Live, it's under the carousel, and it is the Artec Universal Bluetooth keyboard. Okay, sweetie, let me have a look. I think I put it on here. More or less. Oh, hang about, did I not put it on here? Oh, sweetie, sweetie. Bear with me, sweetie. Let me just check that link there. Yeah, because I have got a mouse by Artec as well, which is, once again, very good. Okay, bear with me, sweetie, bear with me. Let me get you sorted. Let me sort my sweetie out. So, Artec, Bluetooth, keyboard. There it is. Bum, 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 bum. Don't know why I'm singing the A-Team. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Right, I will be 2 minutes, sweetie. But to be fair, thank you for letting me know about that, because I actually thought that was listed. So have another swig on the old Coke Zero. Beautiful. Okay, YouTube. Where is my YouTube? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, sweetie, that should be it in the chat for you. See, keyboard came in well there. I almost said came in clutch, but I'm not keen on saying that. And oh, there's 20% off as well, sweetie. I believe you can use a code on there and save 20%. You need to be sponsored by code. Absolutely, mate. I agree. Completely agree. Those are the best sponsorships, aren't they? Where you just, it's what you do anyway. And speaking of what I do anyway, I think I need to show you another microphone. I think you've had a good listen to this wireless mic. So let me show you my cheapest one I've got. Which, let me, do you know, I will show you, sweetie, thank you, no problem, sweetie. And Leo, thank you for stopping by, mate. And if you've got any questions, Leo, or you just fancy a chat, feel free. Carousel! Carousel. He's absolutely right as well. Thank you, Calvin. Let me find you on my carousel. Here we are. Antica. He's on the ball, man. Okay. One moment. Let me just show the dimensions. You might have to shout ticker at me again in a moment, because I will forget. So I've got, let me move my camera up a touch. I have got this little microphone, once again by Fifine. Let me switch a light on here. Nice little RGB mic. Now this is $34.99, very cheap, and it connects through USB-C. That's literally the only connection you get on this, so there's no audio monitoring, no XLR, just USB-C. We have a wind filter, we have a shock mount, we have volume control on the bottom as well, which I say on every stream, I love the positioning on that. We get a little tripod as well. Not the best tripod in the world. It will get the job done. But you don't need to use this tripod if you don't want to, because you can unscrew it and you can mount this onto a boom arm or onto one of your own tripods that you have. It's a 5/8 of an inch thread on the bottom as well. Now the RGB lights, you have no control over those. Sorry, I'm struggling to screw it back in. So you get no control over the RGB lights. So the light sequence that you see right now is what you get. You can't change that. The only way it changes is if we mute the mic, and basically that's it. Lights go off, but people can't hear you because you are muted. Tap the top, lights come back on, you know that you are good to go. Let's have a little listen to this. I just need to find it on my OBS. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Fifine A6V microphone. Nice little RGB mic. Let me have a look for... There we are. This is where this Bluetooth keyboard comes in its own. So Fifine A6V. We can save 5% on this little bad boy. Oh, Calvin. I told you, Calvin, I'd forget. Thank you, Calvin. Absolute legend. The best mod in the game. So here we are. Beautiful. $34.99, but there is a little tick box there to save 5%. You do get additional colours, so we have a blue, a pink, a white and a red, which still looks very pink to me. The black one, which is the one we've got, and the red one are both $34.99. The other ones will cost you $1 extra. But this is what it's going to sound like. It is a condenser microphone as well, so it should be good for picking up instruments and basically picking up a good range of sound. Now if I do the white noise test, if I can find it, come on YouTube, white noise test, main audio through the front, which is obviously where the wind filter is. It will pick up some sound from the back. It should go a little bit more quiet, but if you've got yourself a keyboard that's in close proximity, it will pick that up. So let's enable the white noise. Here we go. Okay, hopefully there's a little bit of difference in sound there. So obviously the best audio from the front. The closer you get to the mic as well, the more, I don't want to say clarity, what's the word I'm looking for? Fullness, the more fullness of your voice is going to come through the mic. So you may find that this stand is like probably not the best if you want to get really close, unless you've got some boxes and you can get it positioned roughly around there. Most people say kind of that distance from the mic, so from your last finger up to your thumb to your mouth is probably like the ideal kind of range. Some people like it closer, some people like it further away. Problem with if you've got it further away, it means it's going to pick up a lot more of the environment noise as well if you've got your volume kind of turned right up. But I mean, for $35, this is the mic that I recommend to anyone who's just starting streaming. Because obviously it's not worth spending a load of cash on a microphone for you to think like 6 weeks later, yeah, streaming's not for me. Whereas you're not really gambling with this. $35, if you give up streaming, you got yourself a decent mic for video, like video calls, Discord calls with friends. Absolute bargain, $35. Unreal. RGB lights, I do like them. Little bit unfortunate that we can't change them, but it's $35. But if you do want to start changing colours of RGBs, that is where you are probably going to want to use something like this one. Once again, good old Fifine. Now, this is the A8 microphone, so it's a little bit taller, probably slightly wider as well. You do get a better stand on this one. Nice rubber bottom there, so it's not going to cause any scratches to your surfaces. It is all made of plastic. We do actually get some audio monitoring on this as well. So I'll plug in some earphones, headphones, monitor the audio. We get the pop filter on front. We get the shock mount. And on top there is a mute button, which will turn red when you are muted, green when you are active. And the difference with this one as well is when we are muted, our RGB lights stay on, so they don't disable. You can disable them, so long press the button on top, I think. I'm sure you can turn this one off. Didn't I turn this one off before, Calvin? Am I being really silly? I don't know, I'm pretty... No, ignore me, I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, button on the back, so we can toggle between the different lights. So the 7 static modes. We also get a blended mode as well. And we've got the static mode that rotates through all the colours. Now, me being a numpty, yes, this button on the back, if we hold that button down, that will turn off the lights, so you don't need to have RGB lights if you don't want to. Long press the button again on the back, that will turn the lights back on. Don't do the mute button like I did. Absolute numpty. But let's have a little listen to this microphone. Let me change the ticker as well. Hello, this is your Fifine A8 microphone. Now, this one is a little more pricey compared to this one. I will just double check the carousel, which I hadn't changed as usual. Okay, so $46.99, so it's going to cost you an extra $12 for this one. So the difference being is that you do get full control over those RGB lights. You can be the judge with regard to the audio quality. Do you think it sounds any better, any worse? And I'm just going to quickly find it on the Amazon. Here we go. So $46.99. Once again, we've got a couple of different colours. So there is a pink version. Which is it going to load my image for me? There we are. Nice pink version, which is $1 more expensive. A white version. And this is a different microphone. It's still classed as the A8, but it allows you to use different polar patterns like bidirectional and cardioid and all that funky stuff. So the cheapest one is the black version, which we've got. $46.99, and this is basically what it sounds like with no filters put in there. This is the raw audio you are listening to. So, pretty decent, I think. But I'm going to go back to my wireless one. I like being a little bit flexible and moving around. Or, nah, do you know what? I might as well show you the K688, hadn't I, while we're here. Now, once again, Fifine. Now, this is the one that I use all the time. So, pretty much every live stream, kind of except for this one, because I'm using my wireless one, this is what I use. Now, let me... I'll try and... It's going to be a bit difficult to show you because it's on a boom arm, so I can't rotate it. So, we get a mute button on top there. Ooh, nice and red. Nice and green. Now, can I kind of show you the back? There we are, there's the back of it. So we can connect through XLR, USB, we get audio monitoring, we get a couple of dials as well, which is for the gain of the microphone and for the audio monitoring. Now, I personally don't use the audio monitoring myself, but I have tested it out and there's no delay when you do use it. And I think we need to have a little listen to it. Let me mute this one. Let me enable this one. So this is your Fifine K688. Now, as I say, this is the one that I tend to use all the time. There's no RGB lights on this one. So it just looks like a standard microphone. You do get the one light on there for your mute. So green, you're active, red that you are muted. And once again, kind of that distance is, I suppose, ideal. You get a nice foam filter on top as well, which once again my cats have chewed through. But if I kind of position it like that, you would never know. It looks perfect. So you don't get a stand with this mic, so you will need either your own stand or a boom arm. Now I do have a stand somewhere. There we are. Now you can get a nice big robust stand like that, which is the Samsung MD5 that is in the product carousel. Mrs. Sauceblood says hi. Hi, Michelle. Hello. I hope you are well. Now, let's have a quick look at prices on this as well. Now, bear in mind, we do have some sales coming up soon as well. So we will do some streaming through those days. Now, this is currently $72.99, which I know I've not changed my ticker over, have I? What we got there? A8, get off. K688, that's the one. So $72.99 is the current price for this, which to be fair is still a very good price for this. Good bit of kit. I like the way it sounds. And this is currently running through XLR, so it's running through my mixing desk. Let me find my USB so you can have a listen to the raw audio. Let me mute that. And here we are. This is running through the USB cable. So this is what it's going to sound like when you plug it in using USB, whether it's through a PS4, PS5, PC, Mac. There's no need for any drivers. It will automatically work. She says she hasn't seen you, wants to know why you gotten so fat. To be fair, I have got extremely fat. I really have. But yeah, this is a huge sweater. And to be fair, it's doing the job. I am absolutely roasting. Oh god, beautiful. Back to XLR now. So there's a short test of the USB. No filters whatsoever being used on there. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Source, I recommend one of these. It's really good. I like it. I was going to buy like a normal size. I'm kind of thinking now maybe I should have, but it's going to get trashed anyway, because as soon as the cats jump on this, they're going to start pulling all this to pieces. But I quite like the colour. I think it looks decent. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Right. If you are looking on Amazon Live, have a look through the carousel. Is there anything you would like to see on there? YouTubers, it should all be in the description down below. I'll quickly mention as well the camera that you can see here, this one that I'm using here, which is a Sony A6400. That is actually on sale at the moment as well. Good old super sale. I've just seen it on the carousel. So they have dropped the price. Ooh, hello. They have dropped the price on that from $999 to $848. So saving 15%. And I've got two of these, so this one you're looking at now is exactly the same camera. We just had somebody subscribe to the channel, Victor. I don't think Victor will be in the live stream, but thank you for subscribing. Very much appreciated. So yeah, that camera. So if you've seen any videos, obviously these live streams, I'm using this camera. I've just got a different lens on this one to this one. And currently 15% off. Decent price. You can get 4K 30 frames per second. You can do 1080p or 120 frames if you're into video, which is basically what I use these cameras for. Especially with the older folks comment on why mean anything by, oh mate, I'm not offended. Mate, I'm fat anyway. I need to start scanning food with my fitness pal. The Epic tripod. I can find that. Maybe to my laptop bag. Let me put enable my wireless mic, which I couldn't find for a moment. Hello, hello. Okay. Epic tripod. I think I put it in my laptop bag, which I think I stuck on the landing. Let me go and grab it. Du, 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 du. Got the bad boy. I have got the bad boy. Okay, epic tripod by Ulanzi. Right, carousel. Andy, the carousel. Andy can't find it on his carousel. Come on, Andy. Play the game. There we are, the Ulanzi. Carousel. Tika. Thank you, Calvin. Like I say, the best in the business. When my aunt moved back here from England, she used to get really upset about it, but everybody's like that. Yeah, mate, do you know what? That's actually what I need of people. I need people to say, Andy, you're so fat, sort your life out. And I might actually do it. But now I just snack way too much, mate. Let's move him out the way. But now she's absolutely right. Okay, tripod by Ulanzi. Now, I say every stream I bought this and I thought we could extend the legs like that. And that was it. That is what I thought this tripod was. But then it turned out that I can pull this. Oh, look at that. Look how much length we got on that pole. Whoosh. Very good. So you can use it for vlogging. It's not a gimbal, so it doesn't make your footage steady. A lot of phones these days have got inbuilt stabilisation on there. We have the ball head there, so we can unscrew the side, rotate this in any position. If you want to film things in portrait mode, you can do that as well. And once again, I didn't realise that this actually lifts up. So you can put a mobile phone in there. I wasn't aware of that. So what Andy the numpty was doing was screwing a converter in there to mount my phone without realising that it was already built in. So you can just chuck your phone in there like that, do a little bit of vlogging, a little bit of filming, and if you want to film in portrait mode, you can just drop your phone like that. So very useful. Obviously don't put it upside down like me. But you can do that, and then obviously tighten it up there. Once you've got the legs extended, you can tighten this here, and that locks these legs in place, so they're just not going anywhere. You're so fat, so sort yourself out. Now I need to. I do, man, I'm huge. But I've got football again tomorrow. I played yesterday, playing tomorrow. But it's just diet. I eat too much Turkish Delight. Not good for no one. Just tastes nice though. Beautiful. So yeah, really good tripod. And that has bailed me out so many times when I've gone to my brother's, because I keep forgetting my Big Daddy tripod. And I normally keep this in my laptop bag, which is where I've literally just got it from, because I'm bound to forget my main tripod. So this has been useful. So it is all made of plastic, but it does feel well built, decent. Do recommend one of those. And that is currently $25.95. Let me have a look. Let's get the old Bluetooth keyboard on the go again. Let me have a quick look. Could do with sharing the Turkish Delight. You got no chance. I ain't sharing no Turkish Delight. Ulanzi MT44. Just make sure there's no deals on there. There is actually. So there it is right there. There is a 5% coupon as well. So I tick that box, save 5% on that price. Very good. Now I've had my mirrorless camera on there. It's held it fine. If you start putting additional things like microphones, external screens, then it made my camera a little bit too heavy for this. And it started, so it basically starts like that. Then you just see this start like jumping down slowly. But if you're using like a stock lens with no attachments, then you should be fine. If you're using a big massive lens like this Sigma 1.4, you might find it's a little bit too heavy. So yeah, that's been useful, that keyboard. Do the feet extend a little? I don't think the feet do extend. You can basically stick it out like that. The legs don't move at all. You do get a little bit of rubber on the end of these as well. So again, shouldn't cause any scratches if you put it on a desk. You get that all the way around on all the three legs. But no, the actual legs themselves, they don't extend. Getting confused with another tripod. I might have shown another one where they do extend. But no, that keyboard's been useful. Mix, that's that'll be good for your tablet, that keyboard. Nice Bluetooth keyboard with a little holder for your tablet. Beautiful, look at that. And it allows you to connect up to 3 Bluetooth devices as well. So I've got it on my PC, mobile phone and tablet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, is there any other products you can see on the carousel that you'd like me to show you? So I've showed you pretty much all the cat stuff. You've had a quick look at the vacuum. We've had a look at the hand warmers by Cooper as well. So these have been useful, to be fair. So you've got a standard looking one like that. Heat on both sides. We've also got the magnetic one as well, which just sticks together. Obviously, if you put it the wrong way around, you get this little bit of overlap there. Switch it round. And they all charge with USB-C. As I say, main selling point for me that I want everything to be USB-C these days. Then very easy to use, just hold the power button down and select what temperature you want at the push of a button. 1, 2, 3. And you can have one that's on one temperature, one that's on the other. You can put them together, have one nice toasty hand, one hand that feels like it's been cremated. But very nice. All made of plastic. Well, you've got these like rubber bits on the ends. These are the bits that warm up. So on this model, this plastic side here where your USB port is, that doesn't heat up, just this part does, which basically lets you hold it like that to get both your hands warm. That one's just one unit, and that does heat on both sides as well. Got a link for the keyboard. I can sort you a link out. I might still have it in my copy and paste actually. Yeah, I think I have. Let me quickly post it into the chat. Okay, that should be the link that's in the chat there. Right, I think we're all done. I think we are all done. Now, we do have sales that are coming up soon as well, so I will stream over those days. Hopefully I'll have a couple more products as well. These are nice and warm. Oosh. Yeah, so if you're looking for hand warmers, these have been good so far. The old Cooper hand warmers. Do recommend them. So I think I'll leave you to get on with the rest of your Sunday. And I'm just in time to watch some football as well, I think. So I might put that on. So thank you everyone who's been by the stream. Very much appreciated. So Twitch, have a good one. See you soon. And good old YouTube, absolute pleasure. If you press the Windows key and V, does it pop up all your recent copies? And Windows key and V, let me have a look. Do I need to use any software to do that, like Notepad or something? No, I don't think it does, mate. I can just do Control and V to paste my thing. But my Windows key, which does work, Windows and V, doesn't seem to do anything. Thank you for your company. Now, thank you for stopping by. As I say, it makes things so much easier when people are here. Sweetie, always a pleasure. And I'll have to try and show you this picture at some point. Not that you'll really want to see it. But at the same time. No, nothing appears, mate. Nope, doesn't do it. Unless... oh no. No, I don't think you can with this keyboard, mate. You don't seem like it. Right. I'm going. I'll say this every week. I'm going now. Then I'll stay for another half hour. But now I'm going. So, as always, absolute pleasure. We will see you again next week, and hopefully we've got some good sales on the go. So, we'll see you soon.